3 passes in one word. Brutalizing. Yeah, that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
For me personally, humbling. Humbling.
Hairy, that flight to Lukla. I've always been pretty shaky with heights. Just some irrational fear that stems from my childhood.
It's a bright and sunny morning here in Kathmandu. We're at Kathmandu Domestic Airport because we're boarding this frighteningly small plane and we're flying into what's renowned as the second most dangerous airport in the world to begin this epic 17-day trek. I think we found the smallest plane on the tarmac, sea to air. I've never flown sea to air. Let's check it out.
Everything's fine right now. It's the landing that's scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they basically keep this thing running all day, going from the airport back to Kathmandu over and over again. 60-year-old plane, twin props. We're basically in a tin can of a fuselage right now.
At a particular moment on that first flight, this well-meaning Nepali spoke to me and said, reassured me that this is the most dangerous airport in the world.
Where's Lukla?
Most dangerous airport in the world.
Yeah, it's the most dangerous airport.
Very well aware of that.
That's very calming. Thank you. Oh, fuck, man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit, dude. Jesus. Oh boy. Safe landing.
Oh God.
Good. Getting back into it.
Where did we meet? Where and when did we meet, Hunter?
We met 3 years ago in Ecuador on a trek, on a bus on a trek.
That's right.
Correct?
That's yeah, on a bus. I don't think we spoke on the bus.
No, we didn't. That was the Kiatoa trek, and it was me and Mihao, and then it was you and that Irish fella.
Yeah. Then we
And,
linked up at the Lulu Lama hostel.
And we were all kind of checking each other out. Who are these guys, you know?
I was only like 3 or 4 weeks into my first ever long-range trip, backpacking trip. And I just thought this was the norm. Like you'd kind of hit it off with people and it would work so well and it'd be so harmonious that you'd kind of remain lifelong friends and be able to travel around the world together. But it turns out it was the exception. But we've now done Patagonia together. What we're going to do about 6 weeks in Nepal. We polished off a 13-day trek before this one.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. You're like this kind of adopted US big brother who I can do impulsive misadventure with.
Sure, and that's flattering.
All right. Well, we worked out the other day. It was almost 3 years to the day. We met 3-4 days ago.
Yeah.
So happy 3 years, my
Happy
man.
3 years, man.
Let's go.
Great anniversary.
Let's go hike what? Let's go climb 800 meters elevation
800
today.
meters and then 16 more days.
We're about an hour into day 2. We're climbing 800 meters today. It's only about 10.5 kilometers though, so it's a piece of cake. And we have the world's highest live music bar waiting for us at Namche. So it's a good carrot dangled in front of us. I like his jacket. But the load has worn holes in your jacket here. This is from carrying.
This is
It's good.
star coat. Star coat in Nepali.
Okay.
Coat in Nepali. Star coat.
I think you are the most stylish
Oh.
Sherpa I've met.
This coat.
This coat,
Yeah.
you've worn it for 28 years.
Yeah.
We had several beautiful, pretty chill days in a row. We got to Namche and it was a beautiful little town with bars and ATMs and fucking Baskin Robbins and coffee shops and all the amenities that you'd expect back home. And I think I got blindsided by that. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be this super chill trip.
So it's night 2 of this 17-day trek. We are in the town of Namche Bazaar. It's at an altitude of 3,440 meters. And its claim to fame is that it is home to the world's highest live music bar, the Hungry Yak. Let's go check it out.
We're here at Namche Bazaar, just left the world's highest elevation live music bar. And looking around, one thing that's absolutely interesting to me is everything in this town was brought up here by horse. That's all the buildings, that's all the liquor in the bars, that's all the music equipment, all of this stuff. And there's 5 more streets behind us, plus more. All these buildings, everything. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
부도는 23 mile and it's 40 mile.
Hot, you are
Yeah. Oh, Everest.
You got frostbite.
Yeah.
Do you mind if, can we see?
Oh, yeah.
When did this happen in Everest? Which, at the top?
Yeah. South Pole. Yeah, South Pole.
Murray, is it?
What's that?
The boat beach boy. Was it Murray?
Yeah.
Good morning, it is day 4. We woke up this morning in Namche Bazaar. We had a nice rest day yesterday to acclimatize. Today we're climbing about 650 meters to our next town. You can't see it behind me, but we are surrounded by beautiful Himalayan mountains. Unfortunately, we've got some morning cloud cover, and just around the corner is Mount Everest, and it's really frustrating because it's obscured by clouds, but I'm sure we'll see it soon. I'm feeling all right. I think we're a little over halfway in this 600-meter climb. A wise Sherpa once told me, you just want to keep your head down and put one foot in front of the other. As soon as you look up, you just become depressed at how far you've got to go. So keep the head down. We're just on our way up to the base camp of Amadablam, and we finally glimpsed Mount Everest for the first time. It's just above that ridge line. You can just see the peak. Yesterday the clouds were teasing us all day, but finally they've receded to reveal the jewel of this region. It's pretty humbling to be in the presence of the roof of the world. I'm sure the view's only going to get better from here. We're here at Amadablam Base Camp. Had a lovely morning walk, and I'm here with our trusted porter, Astan. This poor fella's carrying about 24 kilograms. He's carrying a lot of our camera equipment and some other personal items. So yeah, he's been of great help.
I had a very fun night, and yeah, we sat there and we had like, God, 5 or 10 whiskeys in a row. And they closed up shop and they were waiting for us to leave, and the young boy that was serving the whiskeys tried to cut us off at one point, I remember.
They had a big sign last night at the bar. Be careful how much you drink. We didn't listen to it.
It's another dimension, hiking.
Yeah. What is?
Hiking sick and hungover above 5,000 feet. There's some guy filming you.
Yeah.
This is new.
It's a new level unlocked.
I don't want to say I underestimated it, but having done Manaslu, I thought it was going to be easier than it was. But yeah, nothing could really prepare me for the high altitude of that trek. And just the longevity of it. You think 17 days, like I can do that. But those 17 days really fucking drag on.
Every step required so much energy that I didn't have. Every single step, you know, and I didn't want to complain and bring the group down. But Jesus Christ, that was the hardest thing I've ever done, that first pass. Shaking, sweating, not sure what's going on with my body, my heart's beating irregularly. All of these warning signs that you should turn the fuck around and give up. I probably should have, to be honest. It was probably kind of reckless that I kept going, but I just remember it was the longest fucking day of my life, and it felt like every minute was an hour, and every single fucking step I took, I was gonna die. Like I was dying inside. Like I literally was dying inside.
at the top of Kongma Pass, which is the first of 3 passes where we'll be traversing on this trek. We're at the lazy height of 5,535 meters, which means this is officially the highest I've ever been in my life. So this morning we got up, the weather wasn't too great when we woke up. We walked out into mist and we've walked for about 4.5 hours and elevated 800 meters. Yeah, that really whipped my ass, to be perfectly honest. It's good to be here.
It's renowned as one of the great treks of the world. It's a cut above Everest Base Camp. A lot of people do Everest Base Camp. You know, while we did go to Everest Base Camp as a side quest, I didn't want that to be the actual objective of this trek. And yeah, in the trekking world, it's some serious street cred. So yeah, I mean, egotistically, I wanted that notch on my belt, I guess.
We're out here on Everest Base Camp trek, and 3 nights ago, Tristan and I decided to drink $150 worth of whiskey at high altitude, and coinciding with that, I got some kind of throat bug, and it's been hell on earth, and it's this heinous, fucking, disgusting, mucus-filled 48 hours I've been dealing with. And yesterday might have been the worst day of my life. And the past combined with just the grossest sickness. No sleep, but I feel better today. Things are going better. Kind of a trip here. There's a long line of people. This is probably the most tame day that we've had so far. And you see all these guys decked out in like super expensive, nice gear, taking horses up. Pretty interesting. Beautiful sight though. We got blessed today. There's helicopters in and out. As you can see, the mountaintops all around us are clearly visible. No fog today. So things are looking up.
That's not too bad. Yeah, that's very, very uncomfortable. Oh, just so much strain on your neck. That can't be good for you over a long period. Geez, now I feel bad that we loaded this poor guy up with so much.
Now, Tristan, carry your backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how after a while this would be absolute
Nowhere near as ergonomic as the Osprey or Gregory. Tristan, try this, and you tell us what you think. Yeah, this is pretty. Osprey's one of the best in the game.
Best out there. Shout out to Osprey. Dude, he carried this. He carried this through an ice field in flip-flops yesterday.
Yeah. How does that feel, Tristan?
Good.
A little more comfortable.
Yeah. More comfortable. Oh my God.
He's not going to want to give that back to you, man. No. So you were one of the guides?
Yes.
Okay, how many people were on your expedition?
Actually, it was a 1-to-1 guiding, but my client, he was from Indian or Canadian, but he could not climb above Camp 1, so he flew down to India.
Okay.
But I was leading another group, Western guided team.
Mm-hmm.
There were 5, so we climbed together. So on 15th, early morning, we went to the summit. It was very windy, but the view was amazing.
Yeah. What time did you get to the summit?
It was about 8 p.m.
Okay.
All like this mountain seems like a very low.
Yeah. Was this your first time at the summit?
Yeah, it was first time.
And how did it feel to finally get to the roof of the world?
Actually, we Nepalese and the mountain people, we believe the high mountains are like a abode of the goddesses. So I was thinking it could be like a mother goddess, abode of mother goddess, like a Tibetan they call it the Jomolongma, the abode of the wind goddess. And it was very emotional. I would say. When you get there and look down, even this Pumur seems way down. This Pumur is built even 7,100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100
just being in that environment, feeling the energy, the nervousness, but the anticipation, the excitement, something totally changed when I was at base camp. And I just thought, I've got to spend a chapter of my life here. I don't know still what form that will take, whether that's me actually doing it, whether that's me just living there and documenting life in base camp. But I felt this like gravitational pull to the theater of base camp and Everest.
Actually, I came with the clients, with the climber members from Kathmandu. So other staff like kitchen crew, Sherpa, they came earlier to set this camp, you know, and our clients, we take the clients for rotation, but I didn't go, my Sherpa took. I stay here, I'm a manager, expedition manager.
Have your clients on this expedition summited?
This morning.
This morning?
This morning, my 7 clients and 14 Sherpa summit.
Everyone made it?
Some people, 7 they made, but my 4 clients had to rescue. 2 from camp 1, 2 from camp 2. See the huge, that big rock part, and left to the left bottom, and there's a place called we call it crampon point. From here we go with the boot, crampon we carry, and from there we attach crampon and we start climbing. And in the beginning, the left side from that big rock, this side, and go to the top of that rock, and you can see there is the people on the top. From there, trail go this way to the left corner, and from left corner straight and following the left, and that is the left corner. That is the most dangerous part, because both sides you have hanging serat, ice, and the ice fall itself is more dangerous because it's hollow, so many cracks, and anytime it can be collapsed.
I don't know, fuck, after like 6-7 days and you finally start getting to the point where like you're actually in the mountains and you're going through these passes, it's so hard to justify turning back. Unless something's broken, you know what I mean? Unless something's fucked up and I can't push any further. I knew I could push further, I just knew I knew it wasn't gonna get any better soon, and I knew there was 2 more passes after the first one, and I knew how fucking terrible that was gonna be, and I had a fever. And I just decided I'm just gonna keep fucking trucking and figure this out until I can't figure it out.
It's day 11, I think, around then, and we're crossing the second pass today. So we've climbed a little bit. That's the pass up there. It's Chola Pass. We've just put on crampons because we're climbing up and across that glacier there. This is our first time wearing crampons, so let's see how we go. is the morning here at Gokyo Lake. Beautiful views behind me. We had a pretty bruising trek to get here yesterday through the snow. The whole team's been pretty under the weather. Hunter's been fighting fever. I've got the Khumbu cough, the infamous Khumbu cough. We managed to get to a clinic and get medication into us. And yeah, with a belly full of pills, we're now going to attack the last pass today. It's going to be a big day. We've decided to try and push further to shorten the trek, so we get back to Kathmandu a little earlier, just to manage the team's health. But yeah, we got about a 3-hour hike up to the third and final pass today, and then a large descent. So yeah, fingers crossed it all goes well. We're blessed with good weather though, so that's a good thing.
I mean, the mountains are a great place to be when the weather's good and people are healthy, but in our case, our group was not healthy and the weather was not good. But on that particular morning, the weather was good, and yeah, we got great views.
You know, as cliche as it sounds, it was definitely, it was awesome. It's an awesome thing to see Everest, to look at it from a high vantage point, and it almost, you know, obviously it's above you, but it almost looks like it's eye level sometimes. You're looking at Everest. It's a really powerful, remarkable feeling.
Renjo top, 5,380 meters high.
Yeah.
It's about 1.5 hours to get there. We can see Mount Everest and Makalu, Lhotse and Choyu, which is over 8,000, and similar other mountains.
No.
Woo!
That was 12,000 feet.
Come here, you big Nepalese bear.
Cambridge.
That's done. Come here, cheeky man. I thought you could have walked a little faster, my man. This guy's the fittest man in the Himalayas.
I'm walking slowly.
And best smile.
Wow. What a beautiful view, Ram.
Yeah.
Okay, good morning. So it's our final day of the 3 passes trek. We've woken up to a very sunny Namche Bazaar. Yesterday we had a brutalizing day. We walked from Gokyo all the way to Namche, over 11 hours, over 30 kilometers. We went over Renjo Pass at approximately 5,400 meters. We really kind of pushed through the pain and the exhaustion to get here, and we're just finishing off by walking to Lukla. It's a steady 6-hour stroll down the mountain today.
I think when I look back on this, I'm going to just remember the people that I did it with. I'm going to remember Hunter, Aditya, Azdan and Ram. I'm going to remember the conversations that I had with them, the looks that we exchanged, the same feelings that we shared. One thing this trek taught you.
You're not invincible. You're not invincible, and you're not as tough as you thought you were. And you're aging. You're an aging man, and you need to take aging with stride, and you need to show respect for the mountain and not just show up and think that you can climb up on top of anything.
Deja vu, but this time we are triumphant.
A little lighter.
That's what I'll remember. I'm not going to remember the struggle. I'm going to remember the late night whiskey charge with a good friend.
And I will get the urge to come back here, I'm sure, at some point. Some point soon.
Seeing Everest for the first time.
It's fucking beautiful. We've been waiting for this moment. It's past day, the first of 3. Best feeling.